Put your arms out.
I'm always looking over my back because I'm so afraid. He told me he's gonna stop me.
Allegations, and there's a witness of him trying to run her over.
The argument initially began because you're wanting to get registered for college and she hasn't been helping you with that. Is that what the deal is?
Like, I want to go to college. Like, you should really start helping me go to college.
Blue raspberry?
On August 17th, 2022, officers were dispatched in reference to an argument between a mother and son. Allegedly, the son had threatened to stab his mother, and apparently right before police showed up, he tried to run her over.
This is going to be a big one. Another big one.
2007 gray Kia Survey.
Are you the one that called us?
Yes, he left up this way.
Sorry, Central, we have contact with her.
Run over me, so I ran up that way, and he got in the car and left.
Do you know what the license plate on the car is?
Yeah.
Okay, and you said he tried to run over you with the car?
He came, that's my house right there. He came right that way. I thought he was going to run over me, so I ran up that way, and there was a lady with the little kids walking.
Yeah, we just
She had to run away herself up that way because we don't know if he was going to run over me or her too. He was threatening me. He was going to stab me. He said he was
Okay.
He had a knife with him?
I don't know. He had a little boot back on the back of his car.
What started all of this today? This is your son?
This is my son.
Your son?
He been threatening us. He always been threatening us, but we never call you guys because we think he gonna.
Does he live with you?
Yeah, he live with us.
Okay.
But he's on. We think he's on.
Or mental health or something.
Yeah. So every time we have a problem with him, so we just couldn't handle it. My husband just left. I had to call him, and we wouldn't stop. He keep on doing it. I was so afraid for my life. There you go. Look.
That was him? Hey,
Yes.
that was him that just went across.
Just went that way?
Yes,
Get in.
I'm good.
All right, stay here. I'll go.
I'll stay here. I got her. Okay, ma'am.
He probably gonna run away.
Do you know where he might be going?
Oh, tell him where he got a lot of friends.
Okay.
They will come and get him, and he come here and leave.
Let me ask you, is that car his or is it yours?
It's on my name.
It is under your name?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on, the car is registered in her name. If you look up her name, you have a license plate. This is your house?
Yes.
We can go back this way. If that's your husband, you are more than welcome to answer it. That's fine.
Okay.
Pulling at the dead end. See your hands. Let me see your hands.
I'm right here with the police. I called the police because I didn't know whether Silas was going to run over me. He was going crazy, so I got the police over here. Yeah, okay, all right. The police went after him. I don't know if they found him. I thought I saw him going down that way. Yes, ma'am.
I've got her. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I was scared, and I called 911. Hey, Daisy, it's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You're fine. I just wanted to make sure if you needed another account, I can give you my phone number.
Wait, yes, please. If you saw any of that happen.
Yes.
Step out. Face away from me. Face away. Put the phone down, put the bag down. Step back to my voice.
Look, come here. You're okay.
I'm nervous, so she's
No, it's
probably
okay.
picking up off of my...
You're fine, sweetie.
But I wanted to be sure you're okay.
Yes,
Hi.
ma'am. I'm okay.
Okay.
All right.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you kind of hang for a second. Let me get her. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your name, babe?
Step back. Keep stepping.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have helped you in the moment, but I...
No, at that
sure my
point,
baby was safe
nobody
and-
would have been able to.
Keep coming. Keep coming.
So, I just
Are
had to
you
kinda
okay?
get farther away.
Are you okay? You don't know what's going on, huh?
Go down your knees. On your knees.
No,
Hi,
ma'am,
puppy.
Daisy.
Hi,
I know,
puppy.
You're very friendly.
No,
but
it's okay.
still a puppy.
Hi, sweetie.
Lay down on your belly. Hands out wide. Wide to your side. Put them on the ground. Stay like that.
Okay, so let's just walk back through.
Feel free to contact me.
I was going to say, if you have any questions, you can let me know. And would you like a copy of the case report?
I don't mind either way. I just want to help if...
Okay, I'm going to give it to you just in case our detectives want to call you, okay?
Sure, sounds good.
6-7 Central. I have him out of the car at gunpoint. He's prone right now.
Do you have her contact information?
No.
We'll get with you in a second. Just stay right there.
I'm going to give you her phone number because they're currently on the radio. Like, I can't talk on it right now.
Yeah.
What's your phone number?
29? Central. 29's out with me.
That's her phone number.
That's
if you
her
just want to
phone,
text
okay.
it. And then you guys
So-
are good to go home if you need to.
Okay,
That's
sounds
fine.
good. Thank you. I do want to try to get home. So.
You got that? I got hands.
Yeah, fine, sir. What kind of like maybe some
Put your arms out, son. Put them out.
Arm behind you.
right now.
Yeah, I'll get it. Just a second, all right? I'm going to lock these so they don't get tight on you. I'm going to stand you up, all right? You're good. You're good. I don't want you to. We're going to come back here, all right? Anything else on you? Okay. I'll talk to you in just a second. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on, all right? Nothing going on? Okay. You ain't got nothing on you, though? Okay. Take a seat right there real fast. And you put your feet in.
What up?
6-7 Central. We're 1026 with him.
So it looks like they do have contact with him. They just went over the radio. He is in handcuffs.
Oh, okay.
So
Thank God.
would you like to press charges?
Yes, ma'am. I
Yes.
want to preach. This boy is life not going to get better. This is not the first time.
Okay.
I'm afraid for my life.
Okay.
I'm always looking over my back because I'm so afraid. He told me he's going to stop me.
Okay.
Yes, I wanted to press charge.
And he had a knife when he was telling you that?
Well, one time he had a knife.
And he said that he's going to stab you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yes, I want to press charges. I want him to go to jail.
And then he said that he was going to stab you with a knife.
Yes,
And then
ma'am.
you ran out to the neighbor's house.
Yeah, she see me when I was running up that way. I didn't know if he was going to run after me because he got in the car. He came in a raging moment up that way.
Did it look like he was trying to run off the road to get to you guys?
Yeah, it seems like it. He came over this way, and I was so scared for her. You know, I tried to run, and nobody out there, but I tried to go up that way. I was so scared.
Okay.
And he left up that way.
Okay. Okay. So we will go ahead and do charges. We'll press charging on him.
Okay.
Pressing charges. I'm so sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have any more questions for me, I'm going to give you a case card as soon as they're done talking. We're going to talk about it.
Okay.
Is your husband on his way here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
He's supposed to.
I'm going to stay with you until he comes back, okay?
Okay.
Just to make sure everything's okay. And
Okay.
if you want to walk inside, we can go inside.
Okay.
Just that way you're
Okay. All right.
calmer scenario.
Mom was really making me very mad.
Uh-huh.
And I told her, I said, "Ain't no reason you called the police." I was trying to bag out the driveway. So I had my bag, finna put my snacks in, and she just started yelling. Then when I came with the road, hit my bag. And look behind, I was finna come play some basketball. If y'all open up that bag, I was finna come play some basketball.
Well, we're just trying to figure out because it sounds like there's two sides to the story, and it sounds like it could have gotten physical. So
No.
that's what we were told. So that's why we were responding the way we did.
I ran into my mama to tell her, "Get off the phone. You doing something that you I'm finna go to work. What are you even doing?" Like she got the stove, she got the stove on, burning up some food in the microwave. I'm trying to tell her, man, you out here doing this, there's a million other things in your house you could be doing. Like, officer, I'll tell you, I woke up this morning, took a shower, text my mom, taking number 2. I need to get into college. August 17th, like this is the day everybody going to college. Now that would make me mad because I'm trying to actually do something with my life. I don't have a real dad. I only got my mom.
Okay.
And you know, I try to tell him that he don't even listen. Man, I mean, like you talk to a wall, you talking to him.
My husband said he was going to try to get off and come on.
Try to get...
Get off work and come on. He was afraid he was going to hurt me.
Okay.
Silas, but thank God he's been charged.
How many times has this happened?
Oh, more than 10 times.
And you think it's related or mental health related or...
You know, I do believe it's related.
Related?
Mm-hmm.
Call Daddy. 6-7 5-8. Are you clear for 21?
Because it's a lot of times this one guy would come.
Go ahead. Sorry, hold on one second. He just wants to call me.
What's she saying over there?
He threatened her with a knife saying he was going to stab her, and then he tried to run her and that lady that was walking with the dog. Tried to run both of them, tried to run them over on the side of the road. And the lady with the dog also gave me her contact information as a witness.
Okay. Did she think that they were running after her as well? The victim or the person with the dog?
The witness, she's not sure. She just said that she saw the lady run out crying and then the car behind her and she might have just been in the way, but she was still there.
Okay, cool. Amanda's about to get out with you down there.
Okay, cool. I see her. I'm gonna run and talk to my supervisor really quick. If
okay.
you can sit here, do whatever you need to, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Of course.
All right.
But me and my mom, we do it all, bro. We don't do this all the time, but we argue all the time.
Okay. Well, it's just from what we got from her, it sounded like it got physical and it got.
So if you check the cameras at my house, I never.
Hey, I'm not. I mean, if that's the case, then well, so be it. But we only can go off of what we know at the time when we get the call. So that's why we're in this situation right now. Okay, so I think we're gonna.
I came out the house and my mom, I was speed walking to my mom. I was like, oh my god, I was doing my hand just like this on my head. I was like, Mama, are you really on the phone? And some lady, she was jogging, and my mom started running. She was already in front of the lady. She was jogging. My mom was behind her, and I guess that I don't know if that was the lady that called her. She was like, oh my god.
Okay. You want to take him back down there? Is the keys in the car?
I think my car's still on.
I turned it off.
What's secure? This is your car? Okay.
Yeah, if I take a left to go around 7.
Hello. Hi. So it looks like he went ballistic, decided to threaten her with a knife, chasing her around saying he's gonna stab her with it. And then she went running down to the neighbors, and there was a lady with a dog and a baby, and she was running down towards the lady with the dog and the baby, and the car came, and he looked like he was fixing to run him off the road, and then he swerved and took off. So the lady also gave me her name as like a witness. She said that she saw it too, and then she thinks that she was trying to run him over.
Okay.
Run her over.
Have we located a knife?
She thinks it's in that book bag on him.
Okay. Did you relay it to Lance?
He was still here when she said that.
Okay.
Lance was still here
I
when she
gotcha.
said that. We haven't even gone inside. We're just trying to get her to calm down.
Okay.
She's super worked up.
Does she have any injuries?
Not
Okay.
really. She said this is not the first time, and she thinks it's related.
Alright. Well, let's go inside and check for any damage or any other people. Is anybody else supposed to be home?
Her husband is trying to get off work to come home.
I gotcha.
Hey. Do you care if we go inside to see if there's any damage or anything like that happened during this?
Well, of course you guys could come, but he just like verbally abusing us. I can show you his room where he just throw everything everywhere. He get in the shower, he runs the water, he just run the water. I'm having to pay all this heavy water bill. He don't never listen. I know he was trying to run over me, that's for sure. If I screamed, that lady heard me, I screamed on the top of my lungs up that way. And he saw her. If he didn't see her, he was going to run over me. I do believe
You
that.
think you stopped because of the lady?
Yeah, I do believe so. Yeah.
Okay. And then the knife instance, where did that happen?
Oh, that was okay. It was like about 2 weeks ago.
That wasn't today?
No, not today. But today he said, I'm going to stab you. But he got a book bag on his back, so I don't know if he got the knife in there. I didn't see the knife in my hand, but he said, he's going to stab me, come back to this house. So I just ran away up that way. And that's when, I see the lady over there and scream on top of my lung, and he came up that behind me. When I ran up that way, he went up that way. And I think you say they got him, right?
Yeah, they do. They have contact with him. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we were just trying to verify a lot of different things. Is there any damage from today in the house, or?
No damages.
No?
No damages. He just a bit like I say, he got the window open right there. He had everything on the floor. I don't know what he was doing. You guys could come and see.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Yeah,
Just that way we know what we're working
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
What's their relationship?
Son and daughter. Or son and mom.
Come
Oh, your walls are very pretty.
on. Thank you. This his room right there.
And he was throwing around stuff?
Yeah, he was throwing stuff, and look at the shower room, like, he get in here and all this, he does this, all this. He get in here and just throw everything everywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And was he doing all that out of anger?
Oh, but even if he's not angry, he do this thing. Yeah, he don't go to bed at night. When we sleep, we don't know what he doing. Okay. We're so afraid for our life.
And you don't know what sparked today's argument?
Well, I came home. I went to grocery store. I came home. Once again, the shower is running. But he's on the toilet. But the shower is running. That's the thing he does. I say, get out the shower, Silas. He tell me, shut the F up, shut up, So that's when my husband come. Silas, you need to leave. So he started screaming on the top of his lung, I want to find my real father. you know, you're not my father. He started telling my husband that. And yeah, that's when I said, my husband told me leave. And when my husband left, that's when he came after me, because he always tell me he hate me. He want to kill me. He hate me. Yeah, that's my point of saying, you know, this is enough, because I'm not going to wait here until he kill me.
No, you're not expected to
Yeah.
sustain any sort of injury.
Right.
No, ma'am.
No, you leaving was the right idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't, unless you have any other questions, I think.
The incident with the knife, how long ago was that?
It was about, I think 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Did the police get called that time?
No, we didn't call the police. We just told, you know, he might just calm down, and he stopped.
Okay.
But he never stopped. This boy just doing, I mean, he been doing this. I think we just feel like he's on drugs, you know. And we just afraid for our life. We're afraid for our son. He don't never get no rest. My son, he's in a high school. You know, he's afraid himself, you know. So that's the point. I want him to get charged, because I'm afraid for my life.
He said he wants to find his real father. Is he adopted or?
No,
We're here.
my husband is he adopted. You know, when I was pregnant, that's when we met with this child, with this girl, you know, Silas.
So he's legally adopted.
Yeah.
Okay. And he lives here with y'all.
Yeah, he
Okay.
lives.
He's yours?
Yeah, he's my
So
son.
you birthed him, but your husband adopted him?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making, we just got to figure out the relationship.
Yes, he just a step father.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Does he have any mental health diagnoses?
I don't think so. I don't think, we don't know. We never, you know, we tell him every time, let's get you some help.
Yeah.
He don't ever want to get some help.
Okay. So he doesn't take any kind of medications or anything?
No, ma'am, he don't take no medication.
The knife incident,
Yes.
can you describe the knife to me?
Yeah, I could show you the knife he had in his hand.
Well, you said that there might be one in his book bag. We're trying to figure out what to look for.
You know what? He had a book bag, so I don't know if he went and got the knife and put it in there. I didn't see it in his hand, but he had a book bag.
But the knife that he used a couple weeks ago is still here?
You know, I don't know. I could go look.
No, it's good. Yeah. So no, you're good. She's saying what's happening earlier.
If you want to talk to her, I'm gonna.
Yeah, he had this knife.
I guess we can step outside.
Yeah, the knife is in
We're gonna
here.
step outside.
But,
Okay,
I
so
don't
that's
know
what he used the previous time?
But you know, he had a lot of sharp knife inside his car now.
Okay.
Like if you look at in front of his car, he got like a razor, cutting razor. So I don't know if he's talking about that.
I gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you okay? I know you're really shaken up, and I understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you need an ambulance for anything?
No, I'm fine. I was just afraid for my life. I didn't know if he
Right.
was going to run over me.
Yeah, I understand.
I want him to get charged, because
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't know. I don't know what he's going to do if he get up. I want him to see what, you know, I want him to get, I don't know if I want him to get help, but I want him to get charged for what he doing, because we don't have no life.
Yeah.
We don't have no life.
How long has all this been going on with him?
I would say like since he finished high school, you know, he finished high school 2021, I think.
Okay, so a little over a year.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And since then, I do believe he's doing.
You know what kind of?
You know, we don't know.
I gotcha.
We know sometimes we smell like a marijuana type of smell. That's what I think he'd be doing. And then sometimes we don't know what kind of he's doing.
I gotcha. I'm gonna take a peek in his room and make sure that nothing got broken or anything.
Okay, all right.
Especially seeing your friends and people up under a grade level, you
So
going.
the argument initially began because you're wanting to get registered for college, and she hasn't been helping you with that. Is that what the deal is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally is.
Where were you trying to register for that?
Sir, I don't willing to go anywhere. University of North Georgia, Kennesaw State University. Shoot.
Did you recently graduate from school? When did you graduate? Last
2020.
2020. Okay. Did you go to any school after you graduated, or you just been working since you got out? Where do you work?
Right.
Okay. Again, we're going to talk to her, and we're going to talk to, apparently there was a woman out here walking her dog when all this was going on too, so we'll interview her as well and kind of get an idea of what happened.
She was in front of my mom, like right here, and my mom was behind her, looking back with her hands crossed up, talking. And I just got out of the house and I started to walk up to my mom, and she started to run.
Yeah.
And I started to speed walk like to her, and the lady with the dog, she started to run because my mom started to yell, and I'm like, bro, are you for real? Then I just turned around and I just said, okay, put my slides on, grab my little stuff, grab my backpack, grab my vape, grab my work clothes. I already got my Lowe's thing right there in the passenger seat. Went up the road, shoot some basketball real quick. Okay. That's when put the lights on.
Hey, I gotta call you in a second to let you know about my use of force. So, show of force.
Don't be smart.
I think the only thing is bad is the potential running over.
Okay.
But
So that's what,
we
yeah.
have the witness also saying.
So if you want to go talk to him,
But do in the car.
yeah, he's 1095 right now or in custody. But if you're good with her, the door's open. Yeah, I believe you. Cool. She's saying what's happening over there.
Do you want her? Yeah.
I guess we can step outside. We're gonna step outside.
So that's what he used the previous time.
So Blair talked to him because I was dealing with the car for a second. He was talking to him. He said they were arguing about college tuition because he's trying to get enrolled. I guess she is apparently like beat her feet.
Hey. I'm gonna read you something first, okay? And then you choose whether or not you want to talk to me, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Okay? Do you understand what I'm asking? Do you want to talk to me? Yes? Okay. You want to tell me what's going on in your words?
It's just a little situation that really just be going on every single day. I woke up that morning and sent her a text and said, Ken, like, I want to go to college. Like, you should really start helping me go to college. And then I got out the shower, and then after that, everything just started. I don't even know. She was outside already, and Dad was inside the house folding clothes up and stuff. And I had... No, me and my stepdad, we were already arguing. I wasn't even arguing with my mom. And he left and he went to work. And I went outside and I was she had something in the microwave and it was burning up. And I came outside and then when I started speed walking up to her. And I was like, Mom, and I was like, what you really on the, what are you doing? And that when I just gave up and I just started walking back to the house. And I had to get ready for work. I mean, like, I gotta go to work. That when I went, I was going to shoot a little basketball for like 29 minutes, 30 minutes, and that's when God arrested me.
When did you get in the car and leave and all that stuff? What happened in that part?
Oh, when I was walking up to her, I was about to tell her, you want to phone police? I'm like, Mom, it ain't no big deal. I'm finna leave and go to work. We'll just talk about this later on, bro. Like, this ain't no big deal. Then I went up the road. I ain't even stopped. I had to stop the car. I had to stop the car and I looked at that lady with the dog in her. I said, Mom, it's no big deal. Like, I literally did my hand like this. If you ask that lady, I literally did that. I said, it's no big deal. And I went right up that hill right there. Went to the basketball court.
Okay, so the arguing today, it didn't get physical or anything?
You can watch the cameras in the house. It did not.
There are cameras in the house?
If you look right there, I told which car, y'all can look at the camera right there. That camera.
Is that just outside or is there one in the house too?
There's one in the house and there's one right there, like on the outside.
Who has access to them? Your mom?
Yes, my mom and my dad.
You want to try?
I didn't.
Yeah, if you want to ask him about the knives and stuff too, though.
The altercation thing I did was yell really loud back at my mom. That I know I shouldn't have did that. But after that, that's when I realized like I was doing too much.
Okay, let me ask you this before we try to watch the cameras, okay? Because I want you to be 100% honest with me. Did you threaten to stab her?
No, bro, no.
Has there been an instance in the past couple of weeks that you have threatened to stab her?
No, man.
No.
There's not even no knives in the house except a butter knife.
Okay. Okay.
I would not. I wouldn't even let that come to my thought.
Okay, let me go see if I can get with her about the cameras and we'll get this figured out, okay?
Awesome.
Cool deal.
He said there's no knives inside?
Yeah, he said there's nothing but a butter, or I think he said butter knife.
We already saw the kitchen knife. Yeah. And there's a box cutter in his car. But he works, so they give you box cutters working those stores, so. Hi, it's us again.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you have cameras inside?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have access to them?
My husband do. He's on his way.
He's on his way. Do you know when he'll get here?
He said he should be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to look at those as well, because your son said there's cameras in here as well. So We'd
Yes.
like to watch them if we can.
Yes.
Does it also work outside?
I don't know about this one, but that one works pretty good.
That one right
So
there?
does this
Oh, the
one?
one on the outside?
Yes.
Does it have view of the road?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you can see where he's
Do you
driving.
mind calling or texting him and see when he's going to get here and letting us know?
Okay. Yes.
I'll be back on the
Can you also show me the knife that he used the other day? I wasn't in
Yes,
here when we
yes.
were.
It was this
Okay.
knife he had.
And is there several knives in here? He said there weren't very many knives in here.
Yeah, I hide it.
You hide them? Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Because he will grab any knife. So that's what my husband was want to talk to you guys, because he say he might need some help with his mental
status.
problem. Yeah, so he said, let me see.
Okay. Will you just find out where he's at and then just come let us know? I'll let you talk to him in private.
Okay, all right.
So this is adopted
Dad.
but
Birth mom, yes. Well, Silas just referred to him as dad in the car, so I'm assuming she said that he adopted, like she was pregnant when they got
Maybe I
together.
heard someone else said stepdad.
No, it is. That's what it is.
So he raised them,
Yes,
but they have some issues.
and he adopted them, but they butt heads.
Hey, sir. Hey. So I understand there's some issues that were happening earlier.
I mean, personally, I'm just gonna. The guy got a mental problem, really.
Yeah.
Something going on mentally, because he have acted out like this before, and I kind of knew how to kind of de-escalate the problem.
Okay.
But it's not acceptable. But I have seen it before.
Gotcha. I'm sorry. Have you talked to your wife since you left?
I called on the telephone and told her to tell somebody that I was on my way.
Okay. Because it seems like it got worse once you left.
Well, I threatened, because I had came here for lunch, and I told him, I said, if you don't stop, I'm going to have to get the police over here. They calm you down. And I left, and I told her, just leave and go. And he normally would calm down.
Yeah.
But it seemed like she had a little bit more of a problem.
Yeah, there were some allegations, and there was a witness of him trying to run her over.
Okay.
So there was a lot more, and so we were seeing if the cameras out here. She said she doesn't know if the front one works here, but she said she thinks the cameras work, or at least can.
They work, but I don't. I think it's a device that I have to have in that thing to make it record.
Okay, so now you can just look at it and watch it.
And then it'll like.
Okay, so that's what my cameras are like. So they don't record,
but you
can watch it like live feed. So that's what we were wondering. So.
Yeah.
You're good. That's literally all we had to ask you about, and then I guess she had to ask you about a little bit more, but
it's more of a mind thing,
So you think it's a mental health?
I do.
Okay.
has he been diagnosed with anything?
But see, he would like refuse to go, and we didn't know what to do.
Gotcha.
To try to get.
Can you explain to him the 1013 process?
Yeah, so I was going to go into that a little bit more, but before that, there was a knife instance a couple weeks ago. Were you here for that?
Yeah.
That I wouldn't kind of play too much into that. I mean, he had one, but I think he was trying to cut loose something, and he got I don't know, but about that, I do know about that. I did,
Okay.
remember that. But
I was just trying to clarify a little bit.
But it wasn't all of what it cut out to be. Pretty much. I think really in his case, he needs to seek some help.
So let me tell you this. So with a 1013, it's a mandatory clinician written. They have to go to a psych hold. So does he do things that show that he's going to hurt himself? I know that this obviously shows that he's willing to hurt you guys. Is there anything that shows that he's willing to hurt himself?
If you put him in a jail or somewhere you better watch it.
He would hurt himself.
Yeah.
So with a 1013 and or a two-party affidavit, we can do a clinician written, he has to go. It's mandatory. If he doesn't go, we could lock him up for it. We would transport him basically to the hospital on like a psych hold. And they would do an evaluation. I think the one at the hospital is 7 days, and then they give you like a diagnosis or whatever they think is going on, and then the steps can further from there. So it's kind of in lieu of charges. So instead, like right now he's looking at an aggravated assault because he did attempt to run her over with the car, and we have a witness stating that it looked like he was trying to run her over with the car.
It may have looked that way, but I bet you once he was threatened with the police, he's trying to get the hell out of here.
Which is fine. So that's what this is why we're trying to give options. The only reason I'm stuck right now is because of her with the car, and then the witness also being terrified, both of them being scared. So if we try to do the 1013 method, then we can do it in lieu of charges, and he can go to the hospital, and they can do a mental evaluation.
That's what he needs. He needs that because of the way that he leaves food, and I don't know whether you've seen it, but just plates, eat food, drop it, whatever, It's like it is not right.
Something's not right.
Hell no, it's not
Okay.
right. It's something that's not right.
So let me see if we can get in touch with any of our co-responding groups. If we can try to get a clinician out here and we can try to go through that process, then we will definitely attempt that, okay? So let me see if we can get in contact with somebody. I'll be right back with you guys. So they want to try the 1013 route.
Well, it would be 1095 first, and then at the jail, that's where it would be a
1013.
Yeah.
Hey.
Very emotional right now.
That's okay. I can talk to you. That's fine. So we were talking about the in lieu of charges, you know, the 1013. So with family violence, that's a little bit different. So it being family violence and it being a felony accusation on family violence, he's going to have to be taken in on the charges. So we're going to arrest him on aggravated assault. But we're going to do a bond condition to where he has to go to TAC court, which is a mental health, not necessarily a facility, but it's assistance program. If he completes TAC court, the charges will be absolved. Does that make sense?
So, say that again.
Know more about TAC court?
So basically, it's like the 1013 is something y'all could do together. I think she kind of explained it. It's two-party affidavit. But with the charges today, it's a family violence charge. So like we don't have a say whether or not it's the state pressing the charges. It's not y'all. And that's just how family violence works. So even if so when we do that, lesser charges, we can drop them off at the hospital and do like a 1013. But since it's a felony charge, we have to do it this way. Because there's mental health involved, and we can try to do the bond condition for TAC court, we're going to let our mental health unit know. I'm going to call him on the way, and then let him know so he can get it set up. And then what the supervisor was saying, it's like 18 months, I think. After that 18 months of him going, the charges will get dropped. And so he doesn't have that on his record.
But it's not like a living.
But yeah,
it's not like a psych ward where you stay there.
The only way to make him get the help if he's not requesting it, because one, it is a little different because he did come after you, and that's just what the witness was saying as well. And so it's kind of like a gray area with it there, but because of the family violence, because y'all are family, that's where it doesn't matter, like he's going to jail. I don't have a say. And that's just state law as well. Like if we don't do it, we get in trouble. We can lose our job. We can get arrested. So I heard they'll have the watch that if he tries to hurt himself or do something like that, they'll watch him 24/7.
He's most definitely going to be dead.
And then so they'll watch him 24/7, and then they'll check on him. If it gets bad, they can put him in like a chair, or they'll put him in like a wrap so he can't hurt himself and stuff like that. So talking to Advantage a couple weeks ago, they said the only way that we can force him to get the help, something like this, is he has to go to jail first. And so, because I know a lot of officers have done it separate, where they just drop him off the hospital in lieu of charges. And I was told recently that it's not how it works. Like they have to go to jail before it can get fixed. So, did she give you a case number?
No, not yet. We were talking about the. Okay.
Okay. Before we put the ban, how long he could stay there in the jail?
In jail?
Yeah.
It just depends on the judge, right? Seeing the judge?
I think it'll probably be tomorrow morning is when they'll see the judge.
No, I'm saying if we don't go over there.
Oh, if you don't go?
Yeah.
If he has a way to bond out, he can go like that. But with my knowledge, he just stays in until
his court case.
Court date.
Okay.
Which I'm not sure.
Okay.
And then before we go, can I get your name and phone number, just since?
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Do you guys have any other questions?
Hope you have a better day at work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This mental ill stuff going on, man, and all this crap going on in the world, it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It make you feel not even want to live in this country no more, man. It's just too much.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on.
It's too much.
Thankfully,
and I know y'all job, man. People paint a bad picture of police officers, and I'm totally against that stuff.
Well,
y'all do y'all job, man.
And
then stuff happens, you have to do what's necessary to do. You know?
Yes, sir.
I couldn't do what y'all doing.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
I appreciate the support. I mean, that's why we do it, try to help people out. So I hope you have a better day. If you need anything else, just holler at us, all right? Thank y'all.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Have a better day, ma'am.
Thank you.
I was just gonna let y'all know, myself and the K9 officer, we live like right around the corner.
Yeah, okay.
That's us.
I see.
So I'm Amanda.
Amanda,
It's nice to meet you.
I see that dog got that something.
The courtesy officer of the neighborhood.
Hush.
If you need anything, just knock on her front door.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
I wanted to kind of wait until everything was kind of settled before I was talk to you on a neighbor terms.
Okay.
Yeah, if you need something, that's where we're at.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. All
Yep.
right.
Well, thank you.
Not a problem.
Thank you so much.
Good luck. I hope all this kind of shakes out.
Yeah, I hate to see him go to a jail because his mind is not. I just hate it, man.
Yeah.
I just hate it.
I mean, I want to buck you up real fast. This officer over there is going to explain something to you, okay?
So you are going to be under arrest today, just because of all the the witness statement that we have, all the facts that we've got. It does look like an ag assault. We're going to try to get you a bond condition, and we kind of explain that to your parents. They think that you might have some sort of mental health issue as well on top of all of this, that's fine. That's why we're going to do it this way.
I have work today, and I literally, when I told her, if y'all can interview that lady, I rolled by. I literally yelled when I said, "Mama, I'm finna go to work. I ain't got no time for this." Yeah, anybody. This would stress anybody out.
I know. And that's totally fair. They are saying in general that there's been some instances where they think that there might be some sort of mental health issue as well. So we're gonna just wait. We're just gonna get the TAC court bond, and we're gonna try to get you out of some of this. If you can agree to the TAC court stuff with the judge, then we're gonna try to figure out charges. Okay? So we're gonna try to help you as best as we can.
Will I be out today?
If you can bond out, yes, but that's just if you can bond out, or after not today. After you see the judge, then yes.
Dang, boy, I cannot believe they doing all this. I'm gonna lose my job. Hey, I'm sorry about it.
You're good, man.
I promise ain't nothing next week wrong with me.
Gotcha. Sorry. And we're going to walk over here. I'll let you hit it again when we get over here, all right? But as soon as that door opens, I can't let you. I can't let you, so.
It smells good.
What flavor is it? Blue raspberry? Gotcha. All right, this is going to be the last one, all right? It does smell good, though. It smells like a blueberry dum-dum. On suckers. You got it all out? You're good, man. You're good. Up to you. No problem.
The suspect was booked for aggravated assault. What do you think about this incident? Comment below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more.